Hello. Oh crap. Oh, I completely forgot that I did this last night. So I guess I left myself a treat and I completely forgot about it. So hi, I'm Raz. Welcome back to the stream. So I did a little bit of an update. I added a little bit of an overlay to kind of help out with chat because I noticed that white text on white background is pretty hard to read, and it's fine. But I was like, if I can make it better, I might as well. So I added a little bit of an overlay here. And also for my ADHD folks, I added a Twerking Gorilla. His name is Harambe. Hello, Rai. Hello, Ren. Raz. Overlay. So, as you can see, I added a little bit of flair here. It should be way easier to read the chat. It wasn't really an issue before, but I was like, you know what? If I can. And I added a little bit of a thing there. Because I was like, you know what? Might as well. You know? If there's something simple that I can do that can even, like, make something a little bit better, I might as well, you know? What's the point of not doing it, right? And new BGM, I was going to use Kettle Mug. Why is the gorilla twerking? I don't know. Okay, because this is what happened. Okay, because I started stream, I switched to this scene, and I completely forgot I did this. Because I did it last night in like 20 minutes, and I was like, okay, and then I went to sleep. And so basically, the reason that Harambe is there, okay, or the gorilla, we can rename him. It was whatever works, right? The twerking gorilla, okay, is because I was like, you know what? Why not? Because like I see streams that have a lot of like things going on, and I'm like, I might as well have something else here. Well, you know, it's free, it's copyright free. There's no harm, right? And I changed the BGM because I figured, oh, it'll be, you know, a new thing to, you know, just you know, it's nice. So, new overlay, yay! Completely free, courtesy of Studio Vivi, I believe. VIVY. So, I was like, choke on my own spit. That was gross, sorry. And, sorry, I'm just really excited. Today has been, one of those days where it's gone by really, really fast, but that's a really good thing, because that means I'm here and we get to have some fun. So this one is probably going to be a longer stream, and mainly the reason why I want to do a longer stream is I want to train myself. And I was originally just going to do a game, right? And I was like kind of stuck in choice paralysis again, because I was like, you know what? There's a lot of stuff I want to do, but it's also like, you know what? I don't have to like make the choice myself, so why should I? Today was something indeed. So yeah, I have a lot of stuff to talk about. Some, you know, kind of high cost, some of it low cost, so we'll go from there. But I was thinking about like a Minecraft run, because we were talking about it previously. We were like, you know what, Minecraft's on the table. You know, like Super Monkey Ball. Like Super Monkey Ball has been an absolute blast, which by the way I will continue doing. There's a lot of these games that like so many games, so little time, right? But I was thinking of like doing a Minecraft run where instead of like focusing on like the building aspect that everyone does, just like do a run where I get all the achievements, right? You did trap today when I got broken up with like 15 minutes after I got done. What a day, huh, Ren? I will warn you ahead, Raz. My connection is fucked, so expect me sending lots of dots. That's okay. I'm also kind of using this stream as an opportunity to kind of, how do I put this? Put extra effort into being a better storyteller, just to see like, you know, just improve. I can assure you I am not spamming. It's just my connection is being no problem. No big deal. I don't care. You know, like I said, you know, I do not care about, you know, minor crap like that. You know, the only reason why there was an issue was because the bots were improperly done, and that was just my fault. Your life is fine though? Excellent, right? I'm glad to hear that. It's always good to hear that even when shit happens, you're able to get through. Yeah. So I was thinking about that Minecraft run, and I was like, you know what, you know, it would be probably like a 10 stream type thing, because the thing that's the hardest is the netherite and getting all the biomes. But if I'm pretty methodical with like you know, getting all the achievements, it should be good. Twerking the gorilla, perfect name. Twerking the gorilla, nice, excellent. So let's see here. So I don't know if you guys are following what the US is doing, but they passed the bill to ban TikTok in the House. So what that means is it's not legit yet. Not legit yet. So they haven't banned TikTok yet because it has to go through the Senate. But It's a second attempt at the US trying to ban TikTok. Which, you know, I'm kind of ambivalent about. I'm just like, yeah, whatever. You want it to be banned? Yeah, a lot of people are kind of polarized on it. It's and what's nice is that this is like a non-political topic that like I actually want to talk about. Because like some people are like, yeah, I hate TikTok, let's ban it, and then others are like, no, no, and like I don't use it, so I don't really care. I have no skin in the game, but you know, and I'm looking at it from an outsider's perspective. So, but the thing that's crazy about it is that they're like, you know, how do I put this? Like, I was looking at Twitter and there was a lot of vitriol, like for people who were defending TikTok. That's like, Turkey. There was just like a lot of vitriol and anger, like about like shutting down TikTok, and I'm like, I don't know, maybe that like intense negative response of shutting down TikTok is like confirmation that they probably should, right? Because like it's just an app, right? Ultimately, at the end of the day, it you know, it's like if TikTok gets shut down, then another app will pop up. It's like, calm down, you're fine, right? But oh, I forgot to put on a second point. So one of the other reasons why I want to do the longer streams is, one, not only to train myself, because I think that like one of my weaknesses is that I don't do really long streams, which, you know, it's kind of a pragmatic choice, not a matter of preference. Like I'd love to do like 8-hour streams. That'd be no big deal. But the problem is that energy, time, crap like that. So there are limitations, quote unquote. Oh, so my chat box can only handle so much. I was hanging in one of my classes today and this girl saw that and she was like, I hate the government. I thought, be quiet, you're probably obsessed with it. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing about TikTok, right? Like it is very addictive. Like I've told you guys before, like I downloaded TikTok before and I had to uninstall it because it just kept like, I remember I sat there and I just scrolled on it for like 4 freaking hours. Which is insane. 4 hours. Now, did I regret the time I spent on it? No, not really. You know, but at the same time, I was like, I can't spend this much time. I hate my connection so much that half of my chat is just bombarded with welcome to the chat room. I know that feeling. Yeah, and I need to fix the damn I need to fix the chat because like I did a lot of like, well, I shouldn't say a lot of because then that makes me feel like I'm incompetent, but I only had like an hour or so or 30 minutes or something like that to like get the chat box overlay set up and like trying to set the Twitch thing, but as you can see, it's not doing great. I had TikTok because of my new ex, but today I saw the thing and I was like, goodbye TikTok. Yeah, I mean, the less things that you need to be like dependent on, addicted to, or like influenced by, I don't know, seems good. But like I said, I have no skin in the game. You know, TikTok could disappear tomorrow. I would not care. You know, it doesn't really affect me. Like the only thing I would say that it would affect me in terms of like actually like changing things is, like I watch TikTok cringe compilations, but like I would just get it from like the new app where everyone's like going to, so it's like, it's not really that big of a deal. But one of the things that I've noticed that even though I don't really have that much time to like do 8-hour streams, for example, I've been doing a stream every day for 7 days. So I've been pretty disciplined on keeping a consistent schedule, which is something that I was really worried about. Because like one of the things that I really hate about like small streamers is that like they'll be fine for like a month and then they'll stop. And I was like, I don't want to be the thing that I hate the most. So I'm still going strong, we're good. Even when I'm like super dead tired, like I get a second wind every stream, which is really nice. And then the moment like I get that second wind, I just ride that thing out. I'm still busy writing my script and I needed more time to finish and I'm suffering with writer's block, even though I'm not a very good writer myself. It doesn't matter whether you're a good or bad writer. Writer's blocks exist because what you're doing is you're putting all your effort and time into thinking about a very particular subject. And what happens is that you get so overwhelmed with the details that like you start second guessing things. One of the ways that I get out of writer's block is primarily taking a break. Now, obviously, if you're on time crunch, then like you just, you know, word vomit and hope it works, right? But in a perfect world, generally speaking, you want to just take that time. I sent you what my phone looks like. Oh, what did you do? Oh gosh, I'll look at it in a minute, but I can only imagine it's probably interesting. But let's see here. Yeah, one of the things that I do want to train myself out of, because this is a bad habit I have, is like, if I don't talk for like 15 seconds, like if there's an awkward silence, like, and it's not even an awkward silence, it's just a silence, right? And I never said you did anything wrong, don't worry. But like, if I don't talk, I feel like I have like in my brain a like internal like dog collar that goes off. That's like, oh, you should say something. And it's like, cause like, I don't know, there's like some weird like intuition, like, oh, if I don't talk, then that's a bad thing. Oh, that's a cute puppy. That's a cute puppy. Oh crap, I lost my place. Uh-oh, I have derailed myself unintentionally. But yeah, so I meant to have Kettle Mugs as the BGM for today, but like I said, I completely forgot about the overlay, so only got enough time to do a little bit, but I hope to use Kettle Mug's music for stuff, because Kettle Mug got back to me and I now have like 5 more songs to use for BGM and stuff, so I'm really looking forward to having even more opportunity to move stuff, or like use stuff. And normally I get really anxious whenever I reach out to people and like talk to people like via email, phone, or so on, but this time I really enjoyed it. Because I mean, you know, Kettle got back to me like within a day, which by the way, for emails is insanely fast. And he was like, oh, sorry for the long response. I'm like, are you kidding me? No. And he was just like, I'm assuming he was just like, you know, yeah, just credit me. And I'm like, oh, awesome. Let's see. But yeah, no, I love reaching out to artists and getting their permissions for stuff. I did nothing wrong. ... Uh-oh, Rye. But yeah. The Twerking Gorilla, I'm so glad I added him. He's gonna stay there for a very long time. Can I interest you in a glimpse of what I am making? Yeah, sure. Go for it. One of the best parts about just chatting is that like you guys get to tell me about cool shit that you guys are up to. You mean Twerky the gorilla? Yeah. We all know what we're talking about, right? Oh, one thing I do want to talk about though is like I was looking at, so like from on the streamer dashboard on Twitch, they have like these things on Stream Elements and like Streamlabs and stuff that are like sponsorships. And like they like, oh, you can earn up to $800 playing this game, and it's like, yeah, that's true, but like the conditions for earning a payout on it is so like evil. Like the way they do it, they're like, oh, play this game, you know, sponsor it, you know, you're guaranteed to make money. And I'm like, no, you're not. And they market it that way. They market it like, oh yeah, this is a great way to make money. And it's like, no, it's not. Because basically what ends up happening is that like you need people to use the code, and it's like you can literally stream the game forever and never hit, you know, a single dollar. And it's very predatory for new streamers. Like if you don't know how those types of deals work, because they're not scams, right? They're legit things, but like there's a difference between like a real sponsorship that's going to give you something lucrative versus a company taking advantage of a new streamer hoping to like make it big. Twerky like me, just chilling. Ooh, let's see here. Oh, that's a lot of reading. I'll do that later, Rye. But I see it, and that's done. Hell yeah. Let me see here. But I was looking at so I don't know if you guys follow Hololive, but they're doing the 5th Fest coming up. And I recently rewatched the 2024 medley where they did a lot of songs and they did a lot of cool stuff. And, you know, I remembered why I really fell in love with the VTuber community in the beginning. Because I've been a part of it for a while now, like about a year, I'd say, year or so. I was kind of late to the bus. But what ended up happening was I rewatched it and I was like, you know what? This is why I love Hololive and like VTubers and the community itself. Because it's just like, it's like, now obviously there's bad apples. Like, okay, but we're going to ignore that for the sake of this combo, right? Like the positive stuff that the VTuber community has done for people is insane. Like it definitely has been very positive on me. I mean, I've enjoyed watching like the talents in Hololive, and not just Hololive, Hollow Stars, you know, and then until recently, Nijisanji and stuff like that. So it's been a really fantastic ride. And with HoloFest coming up, whew, it's gonna be a fun weekend. I don't know what I'm gonna do though, because it's like I don't know the timing, but like for example, like tonight, Crony in 2 hours is doing her 3D live, and I don't know if I want to watch that or not. I want to, but like, you know, she's not my Oshi, but it's like it's a 3D. You know what I mean? 3Ds are special. But I'm rambling now about VTubers. I never follow them, so I wouldn't get the idea, Keck. Yeah, I get that. I mean, like, I get people like not following HoloStars, but HoloLive, I find that hard to believe, especially if you're into the VTuber community. But I get it. I mean, to each their own, right? Like, even if you're interested in the VTuber community, it doesn't mean that you have to care or love HoloLive, right? Most people, generally speaking, I'm one of them, like find VTubers through HoloLive, right? But that obviously doesn't mean that you need to love them or even know about them to like actually know about the medium or the community. So it's a little bit of a privileged position for me saying like, oh well, you know, you don't know HoloLive, and I was like, well, you don't need to know HoloLive to know about the VTuber community, because technically speaking, the VTuber community existed before HoloLive. But let's see here, I keep getting ads in my email and stuff for like credit cards, and I don't know if you guys get that too. I hate it because it's like, I'm not going to apply to these damn cards because they want like horrible rates for everything, and it's like, no, my cards are fine. and then now the ones I'm getting now, and the reason I bring this up is 'cause now I'm getting life insurance policies, and I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, why? I'm not like 60 years old. Like, why are you sending me fucking life insurance ones? It's like, why? Just send me credit cards. You know, I actually got offended because I got one in the mail today, and I was like, what? Life insurance? Why? What? And they didn't like send me like a good life insurance, like $100,000 premium or something. They said like, oh yeah, you can get it for $3,000. And I'm like, what? Like that doesn't even cover most of the expenses associated with actually needing the life insurance policy. And I was like, ugh. So now that's going to be my hell, having to do with credit card ads and life insurance policy ads. And it's like, but you know, that's me complaining about life right there. But one of the things that I think is great is I never follow them. So oh wait, I already read that. Oh, I just completely blanked myself. No. Oh, I made a tweet just randomly, like what, like not even an hour ago, about Wubby. And obviously, if you don't care about Wubby, it's fine. But I found that video. I made that video like a year or so ago, and I just forgot about it. And I meant to submit it for media share, but I just forgot. So I just like kind of baited it in a weird way. And yeah, if it causes problems, then obviously I'll take it down, or like, put a disclaimer. But yeah. Wubby's gonna be like, what the fuck? Oh, it's a joke. But let's see. Yeah. I only really have a lot of time during the weekends to do a lot of the major stuff that I want, like, adding big things, like maybe like a new scene or something. Like I can do overlays and stuff, but 90% of that is kind of finding free non-copyright stuff, because I can't make it. I can edit it, like I can take it and I can make it my own, I guess you could say, but I can't make it, from the clay, right? And during the weekend, when I'm supposed to like rest and think about things and, execute the ideas, that's normally when I'm the most tired. So it's one of those weird catch-22s that I'm trying to figure out. I mean, I know that I can get around it. It's just a matter of how, right? Oh yeah, you like what I sent, by the way? Oh yeah. I saw it. I love it. Sometimes the chat from the overlay tends to overlap the chat with long. Yeah, I've noticed that, but like in order to fix it, I need to like go into studio mode and change everything around. And to be honest with you, I am too lazy to do that right now. I was sitting here and I was like, do I want to fix this live, or do I kind of want to just ignore it? Because here's the thing, right? Like, it is a pain in the ass to like get things right. Now, obviously, like it looks horrible. I get that. So like, if y'all are like, okay, this is like horrible, you need to fix it, I will fix it now. There's always this next stream, you'll be fine. Exactly, right? I like my organization on my phone. Yeah, I try to keep my phone like pretty organized too. Generally speaking, I keep it like categories. I'm not like, you know, like, oh, everything needs to be in a fancy line and like, you know, boxes of stuff. And it's like, some people do that. That's not me. Yeah, OCD people be like, heck. But I mainly just memorize the location of apps. I'm like, okay, here's, you know, messages, here's phone, you know, here's email, right? And everything else is just like, okay, it's on the third page, you know. Because it's like, I don't really use it. It's just like, and then if I do, I just, the search bar in the bottom has it. So I don't have OCD. Okay, I only have ADHD. Well, you don't even need OCD to like want things to be nice and clean and organized, right? OCD is just like when you're compulsive about it, right? So yeah, it's like, it's nice to have things like, it's nice to have your ducks in a row, but you don't have to, right? It's just, you know, you prefer it. But let me see here. So the one thing I did want to ask though, hopefully your internet isn't completely screwed at the moment, right? Is the thing is OCD is classified under disorder, but that is manageable. Yeah, I don't know. Why am I like, I'm normally able to like read chat and I'm fine, but I think it's, I don't know, am I extra tired or something? Anyway, point is, I was gonna choose the game myself, but I was like, I don't really know what I want to do, because I was thinking maybe Euro Truck Simulator, because like I love driving and just like talking, because like I can turn my brain off in game and do the thing and talk at the same time. But at this equally, I was like, you know what do you guys want to see? Because I have a pretty long list of games that I have installed and stuff, but at the same time, it's like, you know, I'm fine with playing most of these games, but it's also like, well, what do you want to see, right? So if there's anything like in particular that you're like, oh yeah, I want to see this, like, just let me know. Raz is a truck driving girl. He's a truck driving girl. That's me, your girl. I'm a girl now. But yeah, like I can do Euro Truck Simulator. I can do really anything, to be honest with you. I don't really care. I'm down for whatever. I was actually thinking about like doing Project Zomboid too, because that's a game that's like very like, it's a long form game. It's not like because like I separate content into two things. There's short form, which is like, oh, anything within reason. Right, I don't want to say like I'm down for anything, because then I'll be like, oh great, I gotta bite my tongue on this. But like PZ or Project Zomboid is like a really culty game, but it's also like very anxiety inducing, which is really like helpful for longer streams, because your words not mine. Well, yeah, you're right. I know. I should be careful with them. I should keep my tongue wise, otherwise I'm gonna end up getting myself in some trouble. Actually, interesting question. So I know that this may be a little bit like kind of teetering on edgy, and I get that, but I genuinely want to know, because I want to preface before I even ask this question that I don't intend on using it on stream for a multitude of reasons. But how do you guys feel about the R word? Right. I don't know if you guys know what the R word is, but well, how do I think there's only one R word, right? It ends in ARD. I'll put it that way. Like, I don't really have any feelings about it. Like, you know how, yeah, that word. Because, like, I personally don't care, right? Because, like, okay, let me tell you a story, right? I've had a lot of experiences with mentally handicapped people, right? Whether it be Down syndrome or like a brain injury and so on. And, you know, if we're not talking about like brain injuries, which is much rarer than like, for example, Down syndrome or anyone else that would fall under that umbrella. Now, obviously the word itself is used that, but that would fall under bigotry. Interesting. Yeah. Cause like I said, like, I don't really care about words, but at the same time, like, I remember someone telling me that like, it's offensive to those people. But like, I've never, there's nothing you can really do. Well, okay, there are exceptions to this, right? Like, I don't want to say like, oh, you know, this is like always the case, but in my experience and from what I've seen my entire life, right? Like people with Down syndrome, for example, right? They're always happy, right? You give them like they have their hyperfixations that they absolutely love, that even if they're having a really bad day, you can cheer them up instantly. And like they're really fun to be around. Like if you ever want like a mood boost, because they're just happy about so many things. And it's actually like very like, if you ever get the experience to like, you'll like, it's something you feel internally. It's like intuitive, where like they have such a incredible enjoyment of life. Like you think to yourself, like, what's wrong with me to not be able to enjoy life like they can? And obviously, you know, there are reasons, you know, X, Y, and Z, but what I'm trying to say here is that like, I don't want to use the word simply because of all the things that come with it. But I was just thinking about it from the perspective of like, I know people who have them, they are easy to get along. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're super fun to get along with. And obviously, like most people that don't interact with them, it's mainly because they have their own prejudices, which, you know, I guess that's okay, I suppose. But, you know, every time I've interacted with them, they've always been a joy, right? Because, you know, if you ever want to get to know them, just ask them like, what's your favorite thing? And their eyes will light up like a fucking like siren in the night signaling to Batman. Like it is beautiful actually, like because like for example, I had a story. This guy was obsessed with trains. He loved trains, right? And it wasn't like trains, like it wasn't like, you know how like they say like, oh, like on 4chan, like, oh yeah, I love trains type stuff, like that fixation. He just liked red trains. He didn't care what the kind were. He just loved red trains. It's just that being an ass, I'd ignore that. Them being an ass, I'd ignore. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I people are gonna be dicks. People are gonna be assholes. Like that's fine. Like that's how it goes, right? You can't change people. You can just kind of, you know, manage around them. But like I don't intend on using it. But the reason I brought it up, and the I mean obviously because I want to talk about like how people with Down syndrome are actually genuinely fun people to be around. Like genuine, like not even a joke, not even for like virtue signaling. This is just true. They are a joy to be around, right? In fact, there are a few comedians that kind of talk about this that have like family members that they're on the spectrum. Or wait, is Down syndrome? No. I'm great. Now I'm fucking up my things. But what I mean to say is like they have family members that have Down syndrome and so on. And you know, they talk about like how like all the stories they tell about them are always like positive, right? And how like people presume that because they have the syndrome that like they're worse off because of it. But like they just kind of the most of the jokes are just like they enjoy life more than anyone else because they're easily pleased, right? Like I don't remember the comedian's name, but like he was talking about like his brother or his cousin, or sorry, his uncle, like his thing was grilled cheese, and like if you got him a grilled cheese, he would be so happy, right? And I'm like, I wish I could have that. Like I wish I could be like that, because like you think about it, right? Like it takes so much for us to reach that level of enjoyment that like for them is like every day, but for us like that aren't with the syndrome, like it's difficult. But like I said, the reason I brought it up was because like Twitch has this weird policy where like, I don't know how to put it, like you can say the word, right? But I've noticed that like some people get banned for it. Some people they're okay with saying it. And then there's this weird gray area where like you'll get banned but you won't, or you know it's fine but like it's not really. But then there's also like the court of public opinion, right? Where like, you know, if you have a community and you say the R word, right, you know, you get, you know, crucified publicly essentially. But yeah, like I said, the only reason I brought that up was because like Twitch has that weird policy, like all their stuff, like on all the, well, not all the words, but like all the quote unquote controversial language that counts as bullying. Yes. Oh. Yeah, because my perspective on it is that it's just a word, right? But I'm also old hat. Like I'm also old hat in the respect of like, even if someone says something extremely offensive to me, my perspective is like, it's my fault if I get offended, even if it is offensive. Which I don't know if that's backwards thinking, but I mean, I don't know. I haven't really like, it's one of those things where it's like, I haven't really sat down and philosophically like thought about it. You know what I mean? It's just something that like randomly came up in passing, and I wrote it down on my notepad, and I was like, you know, is that something I even want to like talk about on stream? But I think it's worthy of talking about because it's like, I don't know. I think it's important to talk about things that actually are important, right? Because like if the usage of the word is in jest, does it change whether it's bigoted language or bullying? Like, for example, if you say the word, like, and everyone knows that you don't mean it, and you're just saying it because, like, I don't know, maybe you're trying to, like, vent anger. It's kind of like the fuck word, right? Like, we say fuck to, like, accentuate language, or we say it, like, when we stub our toe or something. Like, what if we used it in the same manner, like, the R word, if we use the R word in the same manner as fuck? Is it still technically bigotry and bullying? And that's the question I want to know, because, like, everyone has their own opinion on it. And I'm like, I don't really care. I'm just like, you know, if there's a chance that it can be bad, then I don't want to use it because I don't want to hurt anyone. Like what I said 2 streams ago, right? I saw Crick. What? What? What the fuck does I saw Crick mean? I'm lost. Autocorrect go crazy? Yeah, I know, right? It's like, what a fucking left field thing to say. I saw Crick. I saw Crick. Like, what? Like what you said 2 streams ago, right? Yeah, because I mean, you know, like I said, I'm not gonna say the word regardless. I'm just like, I just like talking about it because I think it's interesting. Because like I remember, I think it was like what 5 to 10 years ago, it like no one cared about it, and then stuff changed, and now it's like taboo. And I'm curious to see if it's gonna stay taboo or if it's gonna change. Because it's kind of like for example, like as I said before, autocorrect, I say Crick. You can't win, can't win. Yeah, you can't win. Great, there we go. The fucking Freudian slip of the century. I read your name and say it instead. My bad. You can't win, Rin. That's what I meant to say. But yeah, I love. Even though like it's not necessarily a great idea from like a streamer perspective, because I have everything to lose and nothing to gain. I do find it really valuable to talk about things that are like important to me that aren't like. How do I put this? What is the way that I want to? Well, I have a way I want to put it, but like I don't know if it makes sense. You can't run. I was saying Binkin gin. By the way, if you ever drink alcohol, do not drink gin. Just don't. Just pro tip, don't. It's a bad idea. It's never a good idea. Just don't. But yeah, like I was saying before, like there's everything for me to lose and nothing to gain by talking about like quote unquote controversial things. But there are a few things, like for example, like discussing like, you know, the R word, for example. That's like, you know, I find it extremely important to kind of just like think about it minimum. Drink spiced rum or just red wine while wearing red. I can't do rum, like spiced rum anymore. It's too heavy for me. I mean, I'm a lightweight, so I'm already disadvantaged, but spiced rum, man. I mean, like for example, Kraken is one of the popular ones that I've seen people drink because it's like $30 a bottle, so it's pretty cheap comparatively, but, and red wine. Well, I don't know. I guess I don't know. Maybe I'm just stupid. I don't know. But like, I don't really drink anymore. Like okay, I'll be honest. I have a bottle of Jack Daniels, right? Honey whiskey. And I bought that last year. I've only drank half of it. I just don't drink. See what happens when you get red wine on red? I guess, yeah. But, yeah, because, I don't know. I probably should move on from the topic, but I don't know. I like talking about things that are interesting to me, even if, like, there is a massive, like, thing to lose by just having an opinion. Because even if I have an opinion on something that's controversial, which is one of the reasons why I don't talk about like most controversial things, because I don't want to ostracize people. You know what? Just wear white while we're drinking red wine. Yeah, that's like the only time you like. I've noticed this before, but normally whenever I'm drinking red wine, it's whenever I have like a dress shirt on. I don't know. It's just a weird thing, or like a white t-shirt. And I thankfully don't spill it on myself every time, but like if I do, it's gonna be while I'm wearing a white freaking. I'm eating breakfast now, BRB. Okay, okay, Ray. Have a good one. Enjoy your breakfast. See you soon. But yeah, let me see. Is there anything else I wanted to bring up? Oh. Do you sniff your wine? No. I mean, like, if it's the first time I've drank the wine, like, I'll sniff it to see if it smells good, but I don't, like, go like, this is a Italian, Paris. I don't do that. Be the critic? Hell no. I don't know anything about freaking fermented grapes. I know how to drink it. I know what I think tastes good, but that's about it. That's about the extent of my freaking, my knowledge and expertise with freaking wine. All I know is that like I can handle white wine, but I prefer reds. I don't know. I guess I'm just a what are they called? A Valley Girl mom apparently, because I drink red wine. But like I said, like I literally have a thing. I don't wait. It's not on my table. Where'd it go? I have a whole thing of Jack Daniels, and I've only drank half of it in like a year and a half or something like that. So it's like, you know, and I'm a lightweight anyway, so it's like I kind of win no matter what. But let me see. Did I talk about the overlay? Yeah, I did. I talked about that. Talked about that. Talked about that. You know, this one teacher I know came up to me and whispered, "Hail Hydra." That's cool. I love it when teachers or just like people in general like are interested in the things that are going on nowadays. Cause very random though. Oh yeah, cause I mean like you gotta make your own happiness sometimes, right? And like especially with like how like inundated like nowadays is with like weird things. Even though it's inundated, it's nice to see that they're making the effort to like actually like interact with like the quote unquote kids of the era. Here, I'll say something on Twitter. Okay. I only really have a lot of time. Oh, yeah. The only thing I'll say before I kind of move on from maybe just chat, I don't know, we'll see, is that like, oh wait, no, I did talk about that. Whoopsie. Apologies. Sorry about that. I looked around for Halo music, like knockoff Halo music, because I was like, I think you brought this up, Rin, where you were saying, like, oh, is there any bootleg Halo music? And I was like, and I like went, oh God, I didn't even think about that. I looked around, I couldn't find any good ones. Like I found some, but I didn't find any that was like actually worthy of like going through the effort of like putting on stream. Because they didn't even like do, they took like the vibe from Halo and tried making music from it, and it was like that's not Halo music. That's your rendition of Halo music. And it's like it's a bit different. But yeah, I am going to look at this real quick. Oh. There we go. This is going to be the final thing I talk about in just chatting. I mean, I'll probably hit a tangent somewhere, but wait, where's Firefox? There it is. Oh, there we go. Twerky. Don't miss what's happening. Yeah, so I don't know if you've ever heard of a game called RimWorld, but I really love RimWorld. It's one of the like my pleasure games. In fact, it's the one I have like 900 hours in it. So I'm a little bit invested in it, but they're doing a new DLC where they're, you know, they have a, you know, the monolith. Oh, hold on. Let me make it bigger. There we go. That should be easier to read. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Whatever, chat. Nope, and no, you don't dare tangent on it. Oh, you don't like RimWorld? Or did I say something else and I'm just deaf? What an inside joke to have, right? Oh my God. I've never heard of it, but don't go explaining what it is. Oh, you really don't like it? I definitely think it's worth your time. It's one of those games where like, it's not, how do I put it? It's not like a linear game where like you go from checkpoint to checkpoint. It's kind of like one of those games that you load up and you have a fucking ball with everything going on. They all die, and then you're like, I'm very happy and satisfied. But are you like, is it just like, I've never, no, that's not it. I'm just tired of always getting games explained to me because I don't know what it is. Oh, I see. Yeah, because I was going to, wait, oh shit, where did it go? Uh-oh, I lost it. Where'd it go? Because I was gonna say like, hey, I wanted to just kind of briefly touch on the new DLC for RimWorld. But yeah, I'll just kind of shotgun the, just like, hey, maybe this would be interesting. They're adding a new DLC and it looks really good. I was thinking of spending a good amount of time on stream on it, but to be honest with you, like, I actually didn't look at it beforehand. I thought it was going to be small. Wait, Raz, did you say inside joke? Yeah, because you sent me that little blurb on Twitter. Ha, see, yeah, there you go. Exactly. Uh-oh. Shit, where'd this go? Ah! I'm losing everything. Everything is breaking. Maybe? I don't know. Oh, God. Wait, what? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. I was looking for my notepad. I was like, where the hell did it go? But, yeah, so I was actually, I know Rye's eating breakfast, so it's kind of unfair to him, I guess, but what game would you want to see me play? Because I'm thinking about Euro Truck, just because, like, I don't know, something about Euro Truck is really appealing to me. Just like drive, hit people in bikes as I'm driving a BMW truck, just like the dream. Cookie Run Kingdom? What? I haven't even heard of that before. Cookie Run Kingdom. We're gonna play like fucking Cookie Clicker. Cookie Run Kingdom. Oh, welcome back, Ray. It's not even on Steam, so I'm kind of getting an idea that there's probably a reason why. Oh, it's a gacha game. Oh no. Oh, no. This looks like a game I would hate, and I just don't like looking at from the beginning, because I know it's one of those games where it's like, it's fun for the first 2 hours, and then if you don't buy something, it is a miserable fucking slog. Like that's exactly what that game looks like. Like I can nail it just by looking at it. Obey Me. How about that game? Oh no. You would. It's more pay to win game. Yeah, that's the like I'm fine. Like, okay, like take Genshin Impact for example, right? Like it is pay to win in the respect of like getting the like characters, but like technically speaking, you don't need to spend any money to enjoy the game. What, I haven't paid for it? Yeah, like I don't spend money on gacha games. I just don't. I mean, unless it's like, and it's rare when this happens, but like if it's a game that's like that I'm putting like a ton of hours into, yeah, I'll drop like 20 bucks a week max on it. That's no big deal. But I mean, it adds up, right? Like War Thunder, back when I used to play War Thunder forever, like $100 like every few months was like not a big deal for me, because it was just such a slog getting through all the ratings. And I did, but boy, it was monotonous as hell. Which is one of the reasons why I don't, well, gacha games for the most part, like, if the entire model for the game is merely gacha, right? It's not going to be a fun game for me. Because then it's just romanticizing gambling, essentially. You know, let's be real, right? Gacha is essentially gambling, right? And it's fine, you know, if you want to do that, you want to do that, right? That's why Vegas exists and crap like that. You know, not shitting on it. If you want to do it, you want to do it. But I'm just saying it like it is, you know what I mean? But like, if it's a game that is good, but it has gacha elements, that's like the perfect storm for me. Because it's like, okay, if I want to spend money, I can't, but I don't have to, right? It would speed things up, but it won't give me like a quote unquote advantage besides the, you know, obviously speeding up, like taking 1 hour instead of 2 or something. Now, I will say one game I do not want to play is the difficult game about climbing, the one with the one where I got stuck again. Because I've been trying to play it off stream to like surprise you guys and be like, oh yeah, I made it past this level, let's keep going, you know? But I haven't been able to get back up there. So that's not gonna happen anytime soon. And also, it's kind of weird. I kind of expected this game to blow up. Like, I really expected people to really like it, but I guess that, I don't know, I guess it just didn't have the same pull as Getting Over It and stuff like that, which, you know, it's okay, it happens, right? But just kind of sucks because it's like, it really is a good game, but boy, it raises your cortisol. Boy, it raises your cortisol. But yeah, I mean, I think a mark of honor that you can put on your shoulder is like, I play gacha games, but I don't pay for it. And it's like, wow, talk about discipline. Yeah, fuck a Wii ball. Oh, no. Oh, I'm not prepared. Uh-oh. I am not prepared. Ah! JK, we're fine. Maybe. We'll see. Oh. Every time I move my OBS from one screen to another, it always like really freaks me out because I'm really worried that like it hasn't happened, you know, knock on wood, I don't know if you can hear that, but boy, like whenever I move OBS, I'm always worried it's gonna crash and like, I don't know, it's gonna like open up the one folder that has my name on it and dox me. I don't, it's just like stupid, like I don't know, just stupid fear. That's all it is. You're the winning son. You're absolutely right. By the way, do you guys watch Hollow Stars or anything like that? Because I'd never like I've never really run into people that haven't really like been super into Hololive or Hollow Stars, which like it's totally fine. It's just like it's new to me, so I definitely want to exploit like, oh hey, like what is Wait, hold on a second. What the hell? Why is Eurotruck muted? What's going on here? Oh. Ha ha ha. We're gonna watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this. Whoa! And we're back. Let me... Ah, crap. Hold on. Oh, great. It's not picking up my... Oh, God. Oh, God. Hi, guys. Welcome to the stream. It's only extremely scuffed. It's me. It's your boy, Raz. Where the fuck is the game video? There it is. I have a really hard time. Oh, God. My model. Did you see my face? I'm like, whoa. That's so good. There we go. Bum, 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 bum. I drive. I drive. Ah, 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 ah. Don't break. Don't break. Don't break. Don't break. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Wait, I was wondering why no one was chatting. Did Ryan and Rin both leave? You're like, Eurotruck. Oh no, he's playing that game again? What a loser. I did ask you guys though what you wanted to play, so you can't say like, oh yeah, blah blah blah. I didn't ask, right? But fuck it, we're gonna do Eurotruck. I'm just chilling here. Oh, weird. Yeah, I don't know. I can't trust the live viewer count, I guess. I can't trust it. I'm fine with whatever game you play. That's cool. Yeah, because I mean, my hope is that I can get to a point where no matter what game I play, y'all are fine with hanging out and talking. That's the goal. Let's do a quick job, make some money. Let's see if we can get a BMW so that when we hit a bike, we're in character. Iveco, man, Iveco, Scania. Oh, Mercedes-Benz. Let's go. We got to take this one. What? Yeah, no, because like on the Twitch dashboard, well, not the dashboard, but like on the thing, you have like a viewer count, right? And normally it's pretty accurate. Fuck, I don't remember even how to turn on the damn car. Nope, that's... I played this like a week ago in my brain. Okay, put the, yep, there you go, there you go. Okay, so now that we're a BMW, Wait, how do I? Okay. This is gonna be a recurring issue, I believe. But like I was saying, like Twitch has this weird thing where like sometimes it'll show the viewer count and sometimes it won't. Okay, that's what I need to do.
Here we go.
Okay, here we go. So these things when you drive, fun tip. Okay, pro tip, right? It's part of a click. When you're driving and you're in a BMW, these don't exist. Okay, you don't know what these are. So, and bikers, you're morally obligated to hit them. So that's just the rule. Okay, I don't make them. Okay, that's just how it goes. I'm going to move myself just a wee bit over, I think, so that you can see the rearview mirror. So that when I back into something, you can see it in 4K. Okay, please tab in. Wait, how do I? There we go. Ooh. There we go. It's the fucking biker's fault. Yeah, you're absolutely right. But yeah, like Twitch has this weird thing where like it'll gaslight you into thinking that like you either have less viewers or more viewers than you have. Like for example, oh shit. That's a cop. Sorry, it's a BMW. It's a Beamer. Oh my god, asshole! Use your blinker. Sorry, I'm getting in character. Oh, that's so good. But yeah. Let me know if the game's too loud or if there's a little bit of crackling. It should be fine. I have spent so much time kind of getting this quote-unquote right that like, if it breaks, I'm gonna be so sad. I'm gonna be so sad. But you know that's how the cookie crumbles, and you do what you can.
Take the second exit.
Now what's unfortunate is that like I'm not a bad driver. I say just as I'm going through a roundabout. Woo. So like I don't really like commit the sin of like completely like destroying the car and stuff. So 99% of my Euro Truck streams are just gonna be me driving around. Because I've driven so much in my life that like, oh, I thought that was coming head on. That scared me. That like it's like it's kind of natural to just drive well. And I'm a very defensive driver, so like I'm not gonna get into an accident unless like someone's gonna rear end me and I have nowhere to go. You know what I mean? I remember that there was a thing to like autopilot or something. Okay, that's the horn. Fuck! By the way, I don't know if you know this, but if you ever play Euro Truck Simulator, you're scared to drive trucks. Oh, I get that. Trucks are terrifying. If you want, like, if you actually want to like get over your fear, which by the way, it's a completely legitimate fear. Don't let anyone gaslight you into thinking that you're weak or whatever. I've had people that do that and I think it's pathetic and stupid. So don't let those people get you down. But if you want to kind of get past that fear, the only way that you'll be able to do it is by kind of working your way up. So like for example, like if you've driven a car or if you've used a motorcycle or something. Oh, I'm in the fast lane. Like a really good tip is like start small, like on a scooter or a bike, right? Or like a, you know, something small, and then work your way up in comfortability. So like for example, the way I quote unquote learned was like I could drive a car, then I could drive a pickup, and then after a pickup I was like, okay, let's put a boat on a trailer. And I tried, you know, driving with a you know, a boat trailer, and that kind of teaches you about, you know, load distribution and a lot of stuff. Now obviously there's a lot of time that goes into kind of like, you have to spend time and effort into understanding like weight and so on, and like, you know, how to load a trailer correctly. But ultimately the big thing about trucks is that with cars you're at 1 time speed, with trucks you're at 0.25. Everything has to be slower. When you hit the gas pedal on a regular car, normally there's only a little bit of a delay before the gas actually goes in and you actually get acceleration. With trucks, you know, you hit the gas pedal, and after like 15 seconds, if it's an automatic, by the way, if you're lucky, you know, it takes that much time for it to actually do that, like actually get the power. So now what's funny is that playing games like Euro Truck Simulator and stuff actually will help you with that, because it'll teach you the main thing that people have issues with is a notion called depth perception. So like, how big is the, like when you're driving a truck, right? Like how I am, I'm naturally keeping it in between the lines because I instinctually know how wide the truck is, right?
Go straight.
So, Okay, okay, thanks, Levi. So sorry if it seems like I'm lecturing here. It's just that, like, I have a lot of friends that, like, mainly female friends that, like, they don't drive at all, and thank God, because they have no skill whatsoever with driving. But then I also have, like, male friends that, I'm hitting the rumble strips, that, like, okay, and, like, they can drive like a car, no problem. But, like, you put them in a truck or, like, like anything bigger than, like, like, if it has a trailer, they're like, I am brain dead. I'm scared to drive trucks. Con 4K. Yep. I mean, I don't tote myself as like a good driver. I can do things, but ultimately, like, a good driver it's not really up to me to decide, right? Like the same thing, like, it's not up to me whether I'm a moral person or like a good person. ... I don't know what you're ... 169 miles, by the way. We're close. Now, what's funny is that, like, because, like, my brain fires way too quick, and I'm also, like, ADHD like hell, I'm like, did I say something bad? When in reality, it probably was me just saying something stupid. And not even funny, just stupid. Just plain, just asinine. And now I'm like, oh, is anyone gonna tell me? Is anyone gonna tell me? Am I getting canceled? No! Anything but that! But no, I like, being a moral person, right? Like, you don't say, like, oh, I'm a moral person, and then, like, that's the case. Basically what you're doing is saying, I am moral because I say I'm moral. And it's like, hold on, wait a minute, that's not how that works, right? Same thing with, like, being a good driver, right? Like, even if you think you're a good driver, or even if you think you're a good person, like, that's obviously a good thing to, like, have, right? You know, a sense of self, right? But at the same time, like, you don't really decide that. Your actions will decide that. So it's really weird. I mean, now I'm getting weirdly I was talking about fucking, like, driving trucks well, and now I'm talking about philosophy. Welcome to Segways with Raz. Which, by the way, I will find, like, if I have a weird interest, I will find a way to segue or, like, move the conversation in that direction. And in this case, it was, I wanted to talk about, like, how you can't just say, oh, I'm a good person, and then you're a good person, right? Like, there is something to be said about, like, positive reinforcement by yourself, because obviously if you believe that you're a good person, you're going to probably act more so like a good person than if you were to say, like, oh, I'm a bad person, because then you would be negatively reinforcing that you're a bad person. Ergo, it would, like, or therefore it would cause you to think that you're a bad person. It's weird how philosophy and psychology overlap in that.
And then turn right.
Oh, sorry. We're in a BMW. We don't use our blinker. Sorry. Yeah, I completely forgot. What a beautiful clip. Oh, no. What did I say? Oh, by the way, if you, like, clip at will, go crazy, go stupid, go big, go small. Wait, where am I supposed to? Oh, I hope this is a two-way. Okay, I think I got it, right? Maybe? I don't know. Okay, and then I think we teleport, right? Embark.
Finding new route.
This clip does go crazy. What did I say?
Okay.
Y'all are, you guys are really stressing me out with this. Because all I got was Cotton 4K, ... and then what a beautiful clip. And this clip does go crazy. Like, I don't think I said anything too crazy, did I? Did I say something offensive? Like, I'm genuinely like, what? Anxiety? I'm just playing Euro Truck. You'll have to figure it out. Okay. Yeah. Because if I fuck up, or if I say something, like, rude or offensive or something like that, and I'm unaware, like, let me know. Right? Try to do it in a kind manner so that, like, I'm more receptive to it. Because if you just flame me like, oh, you know, you're a piece of shit, blah, 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 it's like, okay, I may be a piece of shit, but I need to know why, right? Which is also a really interesting, like, thing. Like, I think that if, like, someone commits a wrong, like, says or does something heinous, like, okay, it's fine to yell at them, right? And, like, be like, you're a piece of shit, blah, blah, blah. Like, okay, like, you're just expressing how you feel, right? But I think it's also really important for you to, like, let them know, like, what they did wrong. I may or may not agree with the clip a bit. Oh no. Oh, I got a hella bad blind spot on this freaking BMW. That's okay. If there's a biker there, he's gonna get killed. It's okay, 10 points. I may or may not agree with the clip a bit. Oh no! I mean, I don't think I said anything too controversial. I mean, if it's in regards to like saying you're a good person and you're not, like, I don't think that's controversial at all. I think it's true. Because like, imagine like, okay, let's say for example, you say that you're good at fishing, right? Oh no, not that. Oh well, crap. Now I'm really stressed out. Like, what the hell could this clip be? I'm gonna like end stream and I'm gonna be like, oh. At least that's what I'm hoping. Oh no. 3 viewer Andy streamer canceled because of a slip of the tongue or whatever the hell I said. I can never be a VTuber again. Which, by the way, like, that is one of my biggest fears. Like, honestly, one of my biggest fears. Because like, I got into this because one, it's really fun, right? I don't have like the, I don't want to say anything that would even make people like, I don't know, like, I don't get a lot of opportunities to like hang out and meet new people and make new friends and do cool stuff. Oh no, not that. Okay, cool. So like, the last thing I want to do is screw over, hey, Rent, you can keep that opinion to yourself. I know you're sarcastic, but I ain't saying that shit. I'm not even reading it. God damn it. Fucking twice I've gotten a speeding ticket. Fuck me.
Keep left.
It's okay, I'm a BMW driver. I'm supposed to drive this way. That's basically what the clip is. Oh no! No! Well, that's okay. Maybe someone will see the clip and come in and be like, you're a piece of shit. And I'll be like, you know, prove it to me. What is it? They call it in streaming engagement farming, I think it's called. Which, by the way, is such a weird way of like, turning, like, the terminology used is so weird. Engagement farming. It's like, okay. That's basically what the clip is. I don't know. I mean, I don't think I said anything crazy, and if I have to defend it, I defend it. If not, then I'll recant it, and that's okay. Because that's the thing that I really don't like about, like, and this isn't just, like, in the VTuber community. It's every community, right? Like, people make mistakes. People say and do stupid shit, but, like, they don't really, like, and it's mainly from a place of ignorance, or just, like, it's, like, they just, you know, like a stupid mistake, right? But because they're quote-unquote streamers, they're held to, like, a way higher standard. I don't want to back this up. And because of that, ooh, friends are always here to help. Use automatic park. That's the first time I've used automatic parking, by the way. That's hilarious. But I still haven't put anything except high value target or cargo. I just really like driving, you know, just nothing crazy. But like I said, like, I think it's really unfair, and I get why people do it. Because if you're in a point, like a position of privilege, which like streaming is, like, especially if you're a successful streamer, yeah, let's go here. The females have no, oh, I need to read before I read it out loud. Oh,
Job done.
oh, I'm gonna time you out next time you do that, little fucker. But yeah, like I said, like, streamers, and because keep in mind, like, even though a streamer is a streamer, they're still a person, which means they're fallible and they're capable of making mistakes. And like, streamers, like, I've noticed this, like, they're under a lot of pressure to not say the wrong thing, and because of that, it really does, like, your mental, like, and not, I'm not saying like it's horrible, it's just that, like, it's there, and like, you know, it's not really that hard, to be honest. Like, it's not hard at all. It's yours words, basically, not mine. Hey, no, I will, we'll see. But like I said, like, sometimes, like, I'll say something, or maybe a streamer will say something that, like, either is out of context, or they said something that, like, was very clearly something else, but they meant something else. Now, obviously, that doesn't, like, excuse what's been said, right? Like, I'm not trying to, like, shift blame at all. I'm just saying that a lot of the time, what I will do is I will say something and I will mean something else, but the way that it's said is, like, it can only be taken one way.
Right.
Which is something I've struggled with my entire life, and it's because I think too fast, and I don't like, Well, I mean, I think before I speak, obviously, but like sometimes I'm like very zealous about something or very passionate about something, and I forget to be considerate more than normal. And because of that, I make mistakes. So if that's what happened, then I'll address that. Because like I said, I just want this to be a fun place to hang out. So. Chris, what are you doing? Drive on the other side? We were obviously in England. No. I almost believed you. And I was like, no, we're in Germany. And then I saw the car coming the other way, and I'm like, okay, cool. But I almost swerved into the other lane, which, by the way, would have never worked in a million freaking years because of the simple fact that it wouldn't work. Just be like, jackknife. There we go. There goes all my money and the collateral and everything. We're now driving a DAF, so now we can use our blinker and everything, so we're good to go. By the way, Rye, if you're still here, what did you have for breakfast? I'm curious. I had steak and rice for dinner, and I had some mixed veggies. Well, I say mixed veggies, but it's really just green bell pepper and red bell pepper sprinkled on the rice. Like grilled and then put on the rice as like a accoutrement, as they say. And Ren, did you have anything for dinner yet? Because I think around now is when you would normally eat dinner, and I think Rye, obviously, he said he was doing breakfast. Well, I didn't do steak and rice. I had leftovers from yesterday, so. Yeah, dinner and chop, nice. And back, what have I missed? Still eating. Oh, I was asking, what did you have for breakfast? Because I was curious. And because Ren said that he had trap for dinner. Or, whoa. I was looking at chat. By the way, this is a great example of like texting and driving kills. Because I just hit a car for 320. So eggs and hot dogs. That's an S tier breakfast food. It's really rough on my stomach, but whenever my stomach is able to actually like handle that, like do you do scrambled eggs? Do you do like medium, easy, medium? Because like what I normally do whenever I eat eggs and hot dogs for breakfast, it's I cut the hot dogs up into little like small medallions, I guess you could say, little bites, and then I normally scramble the eggs so that I can have like a little bit of hot dog and a little bit of egg on each bite. Don't worry, Raz, I'll be your house husband. That's cool, yeah. I gotta say though, one of the like I think the most underrated thing about like being gay, and this isn't controversial, don't worry, I'm not gonna say anything offensive, don't worry. I know it's probably like, whoa, what a fucking segue, but like one of the benefits of being gay is that like if you find a husband, right, because they're gonna be your best friend, because like obviously like if you don't marry your husband, yeah, what now exactly? Like if you're gay, right, like it's kind of a win-win, because oh my god, oh. Is that like a higher being telling me to shut up? No, but like being gay, right? Like it's kind of a superpower in a sense, because like whenever you get like married to like your husband, right? Like it's just chilling out with your best friend, right? Are you saying you don't like children? No, I'm not saying that at all. That's what you're trying to make me say. But like being gay, right? Like, you know, just like thinking about the benefits, right? Like you just marry your best bud, right? Like, that's kind of like how I think about it. And that's kind of like, I mean, I don't have any experience, so I don't know, but like, that's like how I think about it. I'm like isn't that just kind of, ooh, I don't want to get hit for speeding again. I don't want to get hit for it third time in a row. Wise man once said, don't be gay, little bro. Well, no, like, I'm thinking about like, you know, because like ultimately it doesn't matter whether it's like whether you're gay or straight or whatever, you know, like none of that matters. Like ultimately, like you should aim for marrying like your best friend, right? Because if your marriage partner isn't like someone that's like super close or your best friend, like, I don't know. I mean, I'm not married. I'm single, right? So I don't fucking have the key. And even if I was married, I wouldn't know, you know, because obviously it would just be my experience. But so I'm at a point of ignorance here. But, you know, yeah. Like I said, you know, try to. try to keep it within the rein, Rin, otherwise I'm gonna have to time you out, because I do have rules now, so I gotta enforce them. But like I said, you know, I just think it's like kind of a superpower, because like if you think about it, right, like men and women are just so distinctly different. Like, and I'm not saying like different in a bad way, I'm just saying like men do things differently, women do things differently, and so on and so forth. You know, I'm just using men and women for the sake of it, but y'all know what I mean. We call that the K-Dog. But you know, it's just one of those things where you're like sitting there and you're thinking about stuff, and like especially on long drives like this, you have these weird thoughts. You're like, what would it be like? I send it on Twitter. Okay, I'll look at it when I get the time. But like, ooh, speeding. But like, regardless of, you know, the orientation, which to be honest with you is irrelevant in my opinion. Like what is objectively better? Like, I don't think there is one. I think it's just like, you know, for every single person, it'll be different, right? Like, in the like, whether it's one way or another, like, okay, it's the same thing. It's just that, like, the dynamic is different, maybe. Can't see our president. Yeah, I'm glad, because, like, one of the things that's nice about the rules is that, like, it kind of keeps the conversation focused only on, like, the topic at hand. Because one of the things that's kind of dangerous... Ooh, he's overtaking me. Oh, I guess you can overtake in Germany. Yeah, communication is always key. And by the way, and this is just like from my failure, and I recommend, like, obviously make your own decision on everything, right? Never listen to anyone at face value. Always think, okay, maybe there's an ulterior motive. That's how you're BF and you don't argue. Yeah, exactly. And if you do argue, it's normally about like stuff that you can't predict. It's like random shit that pops up, which is good, because that means that like you're doing good communication, and then when you argue, it's like normally it's something that just popped up out of nowhere. That's the hope. But like, in my opinion, I think it's really important to be open and like not hide stuff. Like when you're in a new relationship, like there's a lot of incentive to like be the best version of yourself, even though that's not you. And I think that's like really like dangerous for expectations, because you put yourself on a pedestal that you don't want to, or rather you can't always keep up, because it's not you. It's like a forced version of yourself. BF, yes. What was I saying? Oh, but like when you're in that situation. Wait, I just blanked. Fuck. But I was saying something. This is what's wrong with my brain. I have so much going on, but I forget. Like I'm like a like, ooh, squirrel, you know. But it'll come back. I promise. It'll come back. Being gay has perks. Yeah, for sure. I definitely think that there are like specific perks that like being gay has over being like just regular hetero or something else. Jesus Christ, bro! What a fucking out of pocket. Holy shit. It's with risk. Well, here's the thing. Every relationship has risk, right? And actually, I think that reminded me of what I was saying earlier. But like, regardless of whether like like orientation doesn't matter, right? A relationship is a relationship. Oh, I know what I was gonna say. Like, if you try to put yourself on a pedestal and like try to be the best version of yourself all the time, you're gonna disappoint yourself and you're gonna disappoint your partner, because you're not being your genuine self. Which is one of the hardest things to be when you're in a new relationship, because all you want to do is impress your partner, right? You want to show them that, you know, you can do it, that, you know, you're the best person for the job, right? And, you know, you kind of want to fit into the role that y'all both kind of like, you don't like say out loud, but like, you know, you guys got roles and like you got like, you know, the dynamic and stuff. There's a lot of complicated stuff. Which one gets all the money? Well, not even that. I'm just talking about like, you know, some relationships, like certain things are delegated, right? Like, you know, who drives, right? Who does laundry? Who, I don't know, X, Y, and Z, right? You can plug it in. And I think it's really important that, like, whenever you get that feeling in your head to, like, not, like, to not say the full truth and kind of, like, say half of it and kind of lie by omission by, like, saying a half-truth, I think that does more damage. Because in my experience, if I had just been very blunt with how I feel about things, then I would have parsed out all the people that I would have, you know, the end result was the same. It was just a matter of speed, right? I'm talking about the divorce part. Well, I mean, divorce, I don't even want to open that can of worms, because like it's one of those conversations where like it's technically political, right? So I'm not gonna bother with it because it's like when I'm talking about like relationships regardless of orientation, right? That's not political. That's just a human thing. Form your words, Keck. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. It's an issue. I'm trying to work on it. I've actually been reading some books about like how to be a more structured like speaker and a more structured storyteller. And a lot of them just require me to slow down, speak English right. Hey, it's my first language. You need to be patient with me. Okay, I can't speak English that good.
Get ready to turn right.
Get ready to turn right. Yeah. I love saying that whenever people are like, Raz, you're all over the place. Calm down. You know, stay centered. I'm just like, it's my first language, man. It's so hard. It's impossible. What's harder is being trilingual. Yeah, I wish I just knew one other language. Not for any like economical benefit, like getting a raise or something. Just like having that ability to talk in another language. We're not going to talk about it. What crash? What crash? Nothing happened. I can't fucking believe I hit that. Oh, dude, my brain was monkey mode. I didn't even give enough like bearing to make that. I think I went on a yellow too. Oh my god! It's the biker's fault. We know it. Okay, now this should be fine. Come on.
Your destination. Your
Okay, we're fine.
guidance is now finished.
Bump, 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 bump. Yeah, I don't. Oh god, I don't talk. I got like what? 2 speeding tickets, 2 crash tickets. Just. Yeah, what fines? What fines? I drive. I'm a good driver. I promise. It's your guys' fault for making me talk about stuff, okay? If I could focus on driving, okay, I would be able to do everything no problem. I wouldn't have any issues, but no, I gotta talk to you guys. Therefore, I'm gonna crash. So it's your fault, not mine. Why not? Let's transport fish fingers. Yeah, it's your fault, right? Not mine. Even though I was driving the car and I did all that. Yeah, right? How could you do that, right?
Let's do this.
How could this happen to me? I made my mistakes. I can't sing, but I really like to. It's okay, right? It's okay. You're such a fool.
Turn left.
Duisburg. Duisburg?
left.
Duisburg? Duis? How do you say that? Duisburg? Duisburg? Hell if I know. Okay, I think we drive on the right side of the road still, so that's good. We got big boy Volvo. Now we're driving on the left side of the car. I think we were on the right one before. Wait, was I? I don't even remember. Wait, this is a green, right? Yeah. We're in a Volvo, so we use this. That's, oh, a little bit too aggressive on that. Oh, come on. Oh, that may clip. Oh, we're fine. We're fine. Boysenberg, Twiceberg. Yeah, that sounds about right. Duisburg. Heisenberg. Walter, we need to make meth. Walter, we need to make meth. Methamphetamines, Walter. Please, I need my drugs. Help me, Walter. Jesse, where's the methamphetamines? Jesse, where's the methamphetamines? Sorry. I'm at that point where I'm just making noises. That's where I'm at now. I'm just like, you know what? I can make this noise. I can make this voice. I'm gonna do it. Rye hitting me with a ... There's nothing more that will put me in my freaking place than just saying ... You live, your life is like an anime protagonist sometimes, Ren. I swear to Christ. What, Rye? What? Oh, actually, that's a good point. Because technically speaking, well, you can talk about it. And like, you can say it, right? Because like Healthy Gamer GG had a whole thing on it. So I know it's TOS, like it complies with TOS, but I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Innocent bathwater seller. Yeah, I kind of can't say that, oh yeah, I meant like, you know, math, because I literally said the full word. You know what's funny is that I haven't watched Breaking Bad. I genuinely have not. I just watched, I see the memes, and I know that we all hate Skylar, or Skylark, or whatever her name is. I feel like Rye is like the disappointed, like, dad. He's like, oh, Raz. How could you? Oh, I'm gonna get another freaking speeding ticket. That's okay, though. But, no, like, here's the thing about Breaking Bad for me, right? I remember when it came out. I never watched it because I'm gonna be real with you. I don't really watch shows unless it's anime. Sorry, I'm a cringe weeaboo. What can I say? I'm a VTuber. You know, it tracks. I'm the proud dad of everything you do. Oh God, Ren. Oh God. Inside you there are two wolves. One is Ren, one is Rye. But the thing that really gets me about Breaking Bad is that, like, I enjoy the premise of it, but ooh, that's a police officer. I feel like I need to just take a moment and shut up. Is that what you need, Rye? Because I think you've hit me with ... almost 3 times now. Oh, am I gonna miss my exit? No.
Right.
Okay.
Go straight.
Oh. And I'm the sassy wine aunt that talks shit about everyone. You always need that though. Like we bitch and complain about, like, oh yeah, our aunt that like bitches and complains about like things while drinking wine and cheese, and it's like, let's be real, right? If she didn't exist, life would be a little bit less bright, you know, because then you don't have your, you know, wine aunt to talk about. I told you about my ex connection. I see. Yeah, here I'm literally here thinking like, oh God, is Rye like going like, Raz, come on now, how could you? You don't have that aunt? Yeah, nor do I. I mean, sometimes I become that aunt because I'm not gonna lie to you, drinking red wine and cheese is a underrated, like if you want to feel rich, that's what you do. Like, take a Saturday afternoon, if you're of age, of course, and you get like a really nice red wine, not even expensive, just like tastes good, and get like really like different assortments of cheese. Like, that is an S tier lunch. You want some cheese? Exactly, Ren. You're right. But the cheese that I like drinking with wine, and by the way, like I said, you know, like with Jack Daniels, I don't drink a lot. And when I do, it's normally very light, and, you know, that's it. Like, I have it, and then like 6 months later, I have it again.
Keep right.
I just said you whining.
Right.
Funny enough, that's what I had before. Yeah, wine and cheese is amazing. The Italians were onto something. But like, my favorite cheese with red wine, and obviously it depends on the red wine. I need a charcuterie board. Oh, I love charcuterie boards. They're so good. Like, Parmesan is good.
Turn left.
Pepper jack, ironically, even though it's a little bit of like a quote-unquote spicier cheese, I like it with red wine. And crackers too. Oh my God. Oh my God. Like, if you get high quality crackers and cheese and you drink wine, S tier. Now we're the wine aunts. Parmigiano, yeah. Oregano and all that, yeah. Or whatever it's called. Parmigiano. Yeah, I think it's, whatever. I'm just speeding my life away. My Italian brethren are smart. Yep, they are. But also another thing that's really S tier is like high quality bread. Life is a highway. Oh, do I need gas? No, we're good. I won't ride it. Woo. All night long. Yep, we're at the point of the road trip where we're singing crap because we're just like, eh. Long road ahead of us. Don't do it. Don't leave me. Yeah, you guys are incentivizing me to sing. That's not a good idea. Oh no, I do know the song. I actually have it in my head now, which, thanks, by the way. Oh, should I put on the BGM? I'm a little, how many minutes late am I? I'm probably about an hour late or some god-awful amount of time. Do you want me to put on the BGM? I'm perfectly fine with just chilling here listening to the engine. Because it's very rhythmic. It's very like, how do I put it? Like relaxing. But at the same time, it's like, that's my opinion, right? Who cares about how I feel? What's best for the stream? That's what matters. But no, I do know that song. Do it. Yeah, let me... Good news is I can pause. And what's nice is I made it easy. There we go. I drive. Oh no, did I brick? Crap. Oh shit, hold on. This is not good. I tabbed out and now everything's breaking. Oh, no, we're good, we're good. Max Verstappen. Yeah, I haven't been following Formula One. But apparently there's like, I mean, I know nothing about it, but apparently like Christian Horner or whatever and Max Verstappen's dad are like getting into a beef or something. I don't know. I saw Formula World say something about it, but I was like, what? Sing the Max Verstappen. Super Max, 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 Super Max, Max. Is that like the entire song? It's just like 9 drunk Dutch dudes that are just singing Super Max, Max, Max. I don't even remember the full thing. I just know it's Super Max. That's it. But yeah, I mean, if you don't follow Formula One, that's fine. But I really just watch the highlights now. I don't want to wake up early in the morning to watch Formula One anymore. I used to, not gonna lie to you. It used to be like what I would do on Sunday. But yeah, ever since like, what, 2022, I stopped. Because it's not really racing anymore. It's like, who has the best engine, who has the best aero kit, they win, right? He makes F1 parts. That's actually really cool. Yeah, because those are some pretty, like, what is it called? Like high precision stuff you need to do in order to get those parts right. And I'm not gonna lie to you. I've seen some of the videos of like how to make like the front wing on, like, for example, like a Red Bull car. That is insane. Just insane, the amount of effort and the amount of work that goes into just making a single part. And they have like multiple, just in case one like breaks. Oh my god. Can I like, okay, that's my, what the hell is the damn autopilot? I said autopilot. Damn it. Okay, that's that. Just drink a Red Bull. I know. I actually hate Red Bull. Ever since I was a kid, when they had Red Bull, it just tasted like battery acid. And I remember people were like, oh yeah, this is delicious. This is the greatest thing on earth. And I'm like, I don't believe you. I'm like, yeah, it's fine if you like Red Bull, but I just think it tastes horrible. But here's the other thing. I don't like energy drinks to begin with. I think Monster tastes like crap. I think Red Bull tastes like crap. Yeah, like I don't like Monster or Red Bull. I think it tastes horrible. It works, don't get me wrong. That Red Bull will give you wings. Bang, oh man, I've never had a Bang and I'm glad because like everyone that I know that actually drinks Bang, like they tell me like they get heart palpitations and stuff and I'm like, I don't want a heart attack. Yeah, I've never had one. Because like I said, I don't drink energy drinks. Now, granted, I do drink coffee, but I mean, you know, it's a different kind of poison, but it's the same family, right? Rockstar as well is wonderful. Yeah, those are a little bit dangerous. Those have a lot of caffeine in it. I thought of a different bang. Don't remind me how lonely I am. I'm a VTuber, for Christ's sake. It's so evident. Which, by the way, wow, that wasn't even a voice break. That was just me hitting a high note, which is amazing. It's kind of weird that there's a big stigma in the VTuber community about like male VTubers. Because like I look at it from the perspective of like I'm not comfortable with revealing who I am IRL, which is just, you know, preference, right? It's not a big deal. But I also want to be expressive. And the only real way to do that is through like being a VTuber, right? Like imagine if like, and I've done this before and I've lost viewers for it, but like I would take down my model and just talk and I would have a lower chance of retention and stuff because of the fact that like you don't have someone to look at. And also like, this is cool as hell. Wait, Bang has 0 carbs, 0 sugars, 0 I don't think I believe you. Is it just caffeine and like syrup? Like, I gotta look that up. That's actually terrifying.
Turn right.
It says on the can. I hope that's true. Because they can get away, because they lie to the FDA, and the FDA lets them lie a lot too. But, I mean, still, I mean, you're just getting an absolutely crazy amount of caffeine. But yeah, like I really enjoy being a VTuber, even though there are a lot of disadvantages. Like even if I like didn't do a face cam or anything, I probably would have a quote unquote easier time being a streamer because there's such a negative like stigma with it. And it's not necessarily like a you're free to delete it. I have a can collection. Ooh. Hopefully it's not like your entire room. Like your entire house is just filled with it. But like
Turn left.
for me, like I don't know, and I get why people are like the stigma is there for male VTubers. Like, don't get me wrong, right? Because I definitely don't conform to the quote unquote like norm, which like I'm not trying to say like, well, I'm not like other male VTubers, you know. I mean, it's technically true, but I'm not trying to say that, right? Even if I'm more or less insinuating it. I just really enjoy the fact that like I'm a weeb, right? I have been a weeb for a long time. I'll always be a weeb. Oh my god, the competing audio. I'm so sorry. Let me choose a job real quick. Yeah, there we go. Trying to send a clip, but Is it just not letting you put links in, or what's going on? Because by the way, I changed the bot. It should allow links. It's free reign. I mean, there's obviously the profanity filter and stuff, but you know, besides like obviously the necessary stuff. Really? Ah. And I'm guessing. Hey, at least it didn't time you out. Thank God. It deletes itself? What the hell? Hold on. Let me look at this real quick. Because this is actually important. Because I want you guys to be able to... Oh, shit. I don't want to download desktop. Like, I want you guys to be able to put clips and crap. So let me see real quick. Let me look at Streamlabs. Preferences. Punishment. Yeah, Streamlabs is off. Let me look at Stream Elements. Because I have 3 bots. I have Stream Elements, I have Ko-fi, and I have Streamlabs. So, give me just a sec. You sent the collection? Okay, I'll look at it after I fix this. Because I want to nip this in the bud, because this is a pain in the ass. Like, this should not be happening. User management, modules, spam filter. Yeah, the link protection is off on Stream Elements too. Maybe it's the Ko-fi bot being stupid? Let me see. Stream alerts. Or not that. Where's the chatbot? Settings. Never. I'll try again. Yeah, because this is so frustrating. Because I meant for it to be free reign on purpose so everyone can do what they want. I mean, within reason, obviously. Probably gonna be better to listen. This is probably better music anyway. Sorry about the drastic switch there in music. That is odd. Because I have everything off, no link protection or anything. Okay, it lets me post stuff, which, you know, kind of expected, but that's so stupid. I think it's Twitch. Here, let me check real quick. You may be right, because let me. Oh, you're so right. It may be Twitch. Let me check this out real quick. Creator dashboard. I know it's fine, but I don't like inhibiting what you guys want to do. Ah, hold on. Try to post a link again. I turned off the setting. There was a little itty bitty thing here that had block hyperlinks. So it should let you do it now. There we go. Hey, there we go. Now, I'm going to give you guys this privilege, right? Let's not abuse it, shall we? Oh, no. Oh, no. Do I even want to... Oh, no. Wait, squeal? Hearing my voice... Oh God, you got the squeal. What can I say? No, the clip is still there. Unfortunately. I kind of wanted to delete itself at this point, but it's okay. I'm fine with a little bit of a squeak here and there. It's no big deal. Is everything nice and Gucci? Yes, it is. Cool. If there's anything else that comes up, let me know. Because, like, that was an easy fix. Which, by the way, I apologize. That shouldn't have even been there in the first place. But... oh, wait. Oh. I thought we finished the job. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. But no, the clip should still be there. I'm able to click the hyperlink and everything's fine. Oh, I got a jackknife pretty hard. Oh, God. Like a glove. What happened? I got cut off? Oh, really? Oh, the clip works. It should be fine. So, should be good to go. I didn't say anything of real importance, if I'm being honest with you. But the good news is that because I'm a small streamer, I can get away with being stupid and, like, having freaking, like asinine things like this, like, get nice and figured out. I'm just sorry that you guys are the ones that have to kind of be the guinea pigs alongside me. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. But I think the tangent I was on was talking about, like, male VTubers and, like, the quote-unquote stigma. Like, it's really hard to, like, sell VTubers to people who don't know what a VTuber is. I'll be your test idiot, Keck. I appreciate that. Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. Don't worry. Like, even though we'll be, like, testing crap and we'll be doing all this, we'll have fun doing it. But, yeah, like, it's really hard to sell people on VTubers if they don't know what it is. And if they aren't, like, already a weeaboo, like, your chance of success of, like, not really converting them, but more so, like, having a chance of, like, being quote-unquote marketable is, like, so low. Which, like, I don't mind. right? Because my prayer and my hope is that even if people don't enjoy, ooh, we went a little wide there. Even if people don't enjoy like VTubers, like if someone watches my content, they don't care about whether I'm a VTuber or not. They're just like, oh, I'm here for the stream, right? That's my hope, right? Now, if I had like, you know, Booba and I could, you know, do that, you know, I'd probably get hundreds of viewers very quickly. But, you know, I don't really care too much for having numbers in the chat, you know. I more so care about like, you know, like returning lurkers and returning chatters. That's the hallmark of success for me. Yeah, I know, right? Exactly right. Like ... exactly. And hopefully it was ... to what I was saying. Hold on, what if someone raids you?
Exit right.
That's no big deal. I mean, I don't look at the number count anyway. I mean, I'll get an alert that tells me how many people there are. So if it's like, if for some reason some person decides like to raid me with 1,000 viewers, I mean, I'm gonna shit myself. I mean, not actually, but like I'm gonna be doing that for the entire stream. But I'm not gonna change anything because ultimately, like, one of the things that's really important that I've learned is that when you're streaming, it's important to be the same way you are when no one's watching as you are with everyone watching. So like if someone does raid me, right, which would be really weird. Let me recalibrate myself because I changed my posture in my chair to a more relaxed one. Like if someone decides to raid me, which by the way is cool, like I have them on, but how would I react? I mean, obviously I'd be extremely appreciative and I'd thank them, but like I would not expect most people to stand by, and that's okay, right? Because most people like what they like and they don't want to kind of go around. Rather be like, some idiot named Ryzen rated me with 69 viewers. Thanks. Oh no, not at all. I mean, I'd obviously be extremely grateful and extremely gracious, right? And obviously, like, I would do everything in my power to, what do you call it? Like interact, right? Because ultimately, I know that, like, especially even with raids of like thousands of people, right? The actual chance of someone coming a second time and like hanging out is like basically like no. So in that time, like, I'm not really thinking about like, oh, how many people can I retain? It's more so like, okay, I got 1,000 people here for like maybe 30 seconds before they click off. What can I get away with, or what can I do? Like, I'll ask like, you know, something asinine, right? I have a few of them up my sleeve, so I'm not gonna spoil them, but you know, just things that like, I should probably get out of this lane because I'm in the fast lane and just like, hey, like, you know, I can't even think of it, but yeah, like that's not even something I can fathom. Like I genuinely, because like my best hope, to be honest with you, is probably like maybe 30 viewers max, and hopefully a lot of chatters. That's like my goal. That's like, I mean, I already basically have that, honestly. So like it's not really like. Which, by the way, I still don't know how I got lucky. Like, because like I said, I fully expected to be a 0 view Andy for like a year or two minimum before anyone decided to stick around. So like, it's like it blows my mind, and I didn't think it would. I was like, maybe like it would make sense. I don't know. I'm losing it, but try to go 60 mph. Keck. Yeah, this thing can barely go 60 before like all the engine starts like screaming for help. But yeah, just thinking about 1,000 people watching the stream freaks me out, man. Because if you have 1,000 viewers watching your stream, that's basically a career, right? Yeah, thank you guys. I mean, I wanted to like kind of be grateful and appreciative, but I didn't want to be cringy about it. Cause like there are times where like, yeah, you gotta say it like it is and just be appreciative. But I was like, you know, maybe I can be suave. I failed. But like, it's just kind of weird because don't be cringy, be salty, Lamauchik. I mean, the other thing too is like, I'm glad that I haven't been rated by anyone that has like 1,000 viewers yet, because of the fact like I'm still in my shell, right? Like, yes, I've been streaming for almost a month, and the 22nd of March is going to be like 30 days of stream, which by the way blows my mind that I've been able to be this consistent. I'm going to keep doing it as long as I can, by the way. I'm going to keep riding this boat until it sinks, and when it sinks, I'm going down with it, right? But it's been sustainable. It's been really enjoyable. And especially whenever I'm doing like chill games like these, instead of like, because normally whenever I have free time during the week, I just dread like taking a shower and going to sleep until your work schedule changes. Yeah, that'd be nice. I mean, I'd love to like, I genuinely think that like most jobs, you really only need to work 5 to 6 hours. You don't really need to work 8. Because there's so much like, I mean, and by the way, this is a very big point of privilege. So I want to understand that like, if that's not the case for you or other people, I get that. Like if anyone's watching this in the future or now. And the reason I say that is because like if you're in a small business, for example, like if you run your own thing, you're working 24/7. So you never really have a quote unquote off time. But if you're in like an office job, for example, right? And by the way, I'm talking just about office jobs. Okay, blue collar versus white collar there's a massive difference, right? And I'm just going to speak to like white collar because that's what I do. Depending on your business, you don't really need to, like, you're not working 8 hours consistently, right? And to be honest with you, a lot of white collar workers, like, they'll only do about 3 or 4 hours of work a day, and then they'll find a way to waste 4 others. And it's not like a bad thing. It's just that like, I don't think that humans are made to work that much. And what's funny is that, I mean, I don't know, because we haven't really guinea pigged it in North America, but like there are European countries that like they kept the same salary but reduced the hourly requirement, and they saw, you know, families being created. They saw joy and like all these positive benefits. Now, does that mean that it's always going to be the case? I don't think so, but I hope so, but I don't know. I mean, I would love to be able to like fully devote myself to a job and fully devote myself to stream. But the problem is that the least common denominator is energy. Energy is always the pain with everything, right? Because the main reason like why passions and hobbies die is because you're just too tired to do them. And I've been there. I've had a job where like I would work literally from the time I clocked in to the time I clocked out, and it wasn't good pay, and I just got burned out. And I would go to work, I would come home, and I would sit in my chair, and I would literally do nothing. I wouldn't watch YouTube videos, I wouldn't play games, I wouldn't fucking do anything, and then I would just go to work. And I did that for like half a year, and that was like the closest I ever got to just like quitting and like moving somewhere else, like, because I was just like, this ain't worth it. This is not how to live, you know. And then, you know, stuff happened and I'm fine now, but thankfully. But
Go straight.
like it's rough for a lot of us, you know. And it doesn't matter like whether white collar, blue collar, whatever. Everyone has a hard life, and I've come to realize this. Now, yeah, you can say that some people, based upon their place of birth and their family, that they have it easier. Yes, I agree. But life, regardless of all of the advantages that you can get from it, is still difficult. And it's just, and as I've gotten older, I've become more and more aware of this, and I've become more and more kind and considerate to people. And I always do my best to give them an out. Now, I don't let them abuse it anymore. I used to, but now I don't. But the thing is that life is hard, right? Hey, you follow, it's fun here. Yeah, but I mean, I'm just, you know, I don't want to force people to follow, right? I think that if people want to follow, they're going to do it because they want to. I don't want people to follow just because, like, oh, it's what you do. Now, following me really helps because I just want a channel point gotcha. Ooh!
Right. And then
Totally wasn't texting and driving there and just got completely lucky. Raz is an average Japanese worker. No, thank God. They work hard, though. Japanese salarymen, they work hard. Like, don't ever let anyone lie to you. They work hard. But yeah, anyway, like, I don't want people to follow unless, like, they want to. Because I think it's, like, obviously for me, it's always a gain because I need the 50 followers to get the channel points because I just want channel points. I don't care about this up crap. You know, this is a hobby. I'm having fun. Right. But, like, I don't know. Like, how do I incentivize that? Right. The best I can do, I think, is just be myself. Agents work 12 hours a day. Not really. It really it's your line of work that determines the amount you work, because there's a lot of jobs where like
Turn left.
people work long hours, like at the ball crushing factory, right? They work like, you know, 18-hour shifts. But no, for real though, like a lot of jobs, it's just time. It's not really like,
Here. Now drop the
like
lower
obviously
low.
jobs are difficult. There's no such thing as an easy job. But it's also true that some are easier than others. That's the thing. I don't know what their workload. Yeah, exactly. Like if their workload is such that like actually no, I'm not even gonna say that. I'm just gonna say, even if you have a desk job, right? Even if you're just pushing paper, okay, that's hard. Because you have to do it right. So you have to exert that effort, right? But also, at the exact same time, on the same shoe, you're doing that day in, day out. So if you enjoy, like, for example, like, patterns and, like, doing the same thing over and over, there are a lot of jobs that fit that. I can't. My thing allows me to be pretty flexible with stuff, so I get to do a lot of new things, but there are catch-22s with it. But, like, no matter what it is, whether it's the quote-unquote hardest job or the easiest job, it's effort, right? You're not going to go to work and then come home and you're like, oh yeah, let's go and run a mile, right? Like that's not how that works. And it's sad too, because like there are some jobs that people have that like they don't work very much, but they make a lot of money. But it's also because they provide a lot of value in the time that they get. It's weird. It's weird. And I don't want to step into any politics, so I'm just kind of dancing around the topic. But no matter what your profession is, like, you work hard, right? And don't let people tell you different. Because I've had people, like, talk down, like other professions and stuff. And I think that's such a foolish thing to do. Like, what, like... Even if it makes you feel better to like put down other people, which by the way is a shitty thing to do, and obviously no one should do that, but it's just like, you know, it's like, how is their job any less valuable than what we do, right? Why is it perfect parking? I'll let you know a secret, right? The game doesn't force you to be as accurate as you actually need to be IRL. If it did, I'd be screwed. I'd be stuck there for like an hour minimum. As my voice breaks because I need to drink water. Yeah. 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 I meant tea. Yeah. Does tea like go bad or something? Yeah. Well, I'm not dehydrated, but boy, I did not enjoy drinking that. It's like tart. Yeah. Whew. Whee. Let me very quickly put BGM on. I have a really bad habit of missing small details like this. Luke's be like.
Turn right.
I am turning right. Oh, don't hit the
Turn right.
like a Mini Cooper. Man, I will never drive in a Mini Cooper. Those things are freaking coffins on wheels. I've seen crash tests for them. Like anything over 20 miles an hour, you're screwed. Like no roll no roll cage, no like the crumple zones are meant to like crumple on the passengers instead of like around the frame. I'll never even be a passenger in one. Those things scare the hell out of me. Lurkers be like, I actually really like lurkers. Like, I don't care whether you're chatting or lurking. I just care if you're hanging out. Cause like, I think like one of the main things about lurkers that like is a real big selling point, and the reason I like them is that I know whether I'm doing good or not, whether or not they're here. You know? You have a better one? I want to see it. But Just be like, yeah, like I've told you guys before. I am a like besides two people, well, actually one person's chat, I'm a lurker. That's just how I am. And yeah, right as I stop, that's when the damn light turns green. God, just like IRL. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, like I only type in one person's chat really, but I may have to go early today. I still need to finish my writing and I'm still not done. Hey, yeah, right. I just want you to know I'm always here. I'm here every day at the same time. So if you need to do something for yourself, do it, because I'm always here. And never feel like you need to be here. Never feel like you need to, like, I don't want you to feel like obligated to be here. I don't want you to feel like you need to be here. I want it to be the case of like, oh, I want to watch the stream. That's what I want. I don't want you to feel anything else besides like, oh, I want to watch stream. That's the goal. So if you need to go do that, knock it out. You got this. All it is, it's just time consuming. And I saw what you sent me on Twitter. I just obviously, because I'm streaming, I can't sit down and read it. You actually bound by contract to watch? Nah, not at all. No vocal or written contract here, boy. We're good. We're good to go. Cone Ludic. Don't lie, Raz. I'm not lying. I'm telling the truth. The last thing I want people to feel is like they're obligated. Because like if you feel like you have to be there, then you're not there because of the stream. You're there because like of an ulterior motive. Like when I see, for example, like certain YouTube videos get uploaded, right? I click on them immediately because I want to watch them, not because I feel like I need to, right? That is the sweet spot. That is what you want. And that's what I want to try to cultivate. So yeah, don't worry. I'm not going to force you guys to be here. I mean, it's the internet, right? You can do anything, right? And it's my job to make that this is a place when you can go anywhere on the internet, you can do anything on the internet, you can learn anything on the internet. You know, it's my job, quote unquote, to, you know, make it so that you're willing to spend it here as opposed to somewhere else. That's all. I'm here because Raz is holding me in his basement making him fish. Well, you're fishing, but I mean, you wanted to, you know, you have food, you know, you'll be fine. I believe in you. Man, this is a 2-hour stream. Wow. Nice. Oh, shh. I'm a good driver. I try. I didn't want to. You yoinked me. Oh, well, you can leave now. You've got enough fish. A what? Oh, I guess I doinked like the wheel on the turn. That's okay. That's how it goes. I'm like thinking I'm actually driving IRL, so I'm like, oh, check the blind spot. You caught enough of it? Ah, well, you know. We'll hash it out later. Oh, you'll put up collateral. It'll be fine. Don't lash you. Oh, God. Now you're putting words in my mouth. We are at Razco. It is at Raztavi Enterprises. It is a safe place where there is no leashing or beating or anything of the sort. Okay, we are a very family-friendly company. Well, I shouldn't say family-friendly, but you know, it's a moral company, I think. We don't do that here.
Exit right.
But yeah, one of the things that I want to focus on is like, you know, being a better content creator. And I know that's like a loaded term because it's like, well, what does that mean? But I mean in the sense of like, I want to maximize how interesting I am. So like I was saying earlier, way long ago, like, you know, I'm reading like articles and books and stuff on like how to be a better storyteller. If I can nail how to tell stories, which I've always struggled with at my entire life, but you know, you do what you can. I think that I can definitely make my streams way more interesting. But I think it's also because I'm so inexperienced as a streamer that I'm making a lot of mistakes that I otherwise wouldn't. So it's one of those weird, like, catch-22 situations where it's like, well, you know, there's the aspect of it where there's the inexperience, right? Then there's also the aspect of it where, like, okay, without, you know, assuming inexperience isn't a thing, what is holding me back from being the best possible thing, right? At Razco, nope. At Razcor, he will try your best. What the hell? No, not at all. I will do no such thing. I drive. That's what I do. I drive. I'm at that point in the stream where I'm just like making facial reactions to see it on stream. The second one is a Spider-Man reference. Yeah, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't really watch Spider-Man and stuff. I watched like one Spider-Man movie like 10 years ago, and I was like, okay, that's enough. I never really got into the heroes stuff, or like the superhero comics and stuff. I mean, I'm a weeaboo through and through, so it's kind of my fault, I guess. But yeah, not gonna lie, I never really like cared too much about like DC v Marvel or anything like that. I enjoy what I enjoy, and that's it. Oh, it's almost nighttime. No, I'd prefer if you didn't. I'll time you out if you do. That's our secret, okay? Peppermint patty, all right? That's the official story we're going with. Which, by the way, I still can't believe it. I rewatched the VOD. That was up there for fucking like 40 minutes. Batman then. Yeah, Batman was good. I enjoyed the what was it? The Dark Knight, the one with Harvey Dent and the Joker scene. That movie, really good. Batman next game. Do I even have? No, I don't even have the game. I'll be honest though, I don't think I will like ever enjoy those types of games because it's just hack and slash, which like is fun, but I don't really like. I'm not really a Batman fan, so it's like I don't know. Rin's sad. Oh. There's also a limitation on like how much money I can spend on games. Like I still need to get. Well, I've already gotten my dollar's worth with Super Monkey Ball. I know that's going to be a game that I'm going to play like off and on, like whether on stream or off stream is irrelevant. I'm going to play it. Now, obviously, I'm not going to play off stream until I beat the game, quote unquote. So. Damn it, I didn't hit my mute button in time. Fuck. I'm not tired. I'm just inhaling really hard. That is kind of the big problem though with like trying to balance any life outside of like streaming. Like you have to expend you have to expend effort, right, to like do things in your day-to-day, and then like in the evening in my case, right, like that's when I stream. So like if I'm not careful with my energy management during, like, and literally this is something I worry about every day. Well, obviously not on the weekend, but like every day on the weekday. I'm like, if I spend too much effort, then like it really hits me like at stream time, because I get home and then I make dinner and then like I have a few minutes to kind of like decompress and switch from work mode to stream mode. And like in that time, if I'm not careful, I will get super tired. So I've been kind of like managing my energy, and I've been doing a pretty good job. But another one of the reasons why I want to do these stamina streams is like it'll help me with like streaming longer, which is obviously a plus, but also like I think the sweet spot for like length and content would probably be like 3 hours. Now I know that there are like VTubers and stuff that stream like 8 hours, which like don't get me wrong, that's awesome, but like I ain't got that time unless it's like Saturday, maybe Sunday. But I normally like Sunday for me is like a very like, I don't know, there's like sacred times of the week for me. And on Sunday, like I wake up early and like I spend the entire day doing virtually nothing. I get virtually nothing done until like late in the evening on Sunday, like laundry and stuff. So I literally, I take Sunday seriously. I just rest. Saturday, well, Friday night is the best day because, like, obviously, you know, you have the most amount of time of your weekend, so it's the most fun. And Saturday is kind of the same thing, but instead of like going, oh well, I got an extra day, it's like, oh well, you know, tomorrow's Sunday at least. It's not Monday, right? Oh, that's the wrong button. Oh, I can see now. What the hell is the command to... Oh, that's the horn. I'm trying to like figure out what the hell the command was for... Oh. For cruise control on the keyboard. Or sorry, on the controller. How do I don't know. I would Google it, but I'd have to tab out, and I don't want to do that. So I think what I'll do is when we reach this one, I'll tab out and see what the... Oops, sorry. I'm like bouncing my legs up and down, and I just realize it's probably going into my mic, which isn't exactly the best thing.
Get ready to turn right.
Oh, that time I was whew,
Turn right.
I was able to hold it in, but boy, that hurt. Yeah, I'm starting to feel it now, but that's kind of normal, right? When you're up for like 18, well, like 12 to 16 hours a day, like it makes sense when you get tired, which is okay, you know. I don't want to talk about it. I think this is the same fucking intersection where I did the exact same thing, wasn't it? I swear to God, this was the exact same damn... Wait, is this the same route we did?
Turn left.
I think it was. Oh no. Uh-oh.
Turn
Bum,
left.
bum, 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 bum. Meow.
This is where it ends.
There we go. Sorry, I'm in a hurry now. Sure, results. Let me tab out real quick and see. Cruise control, Euro Truck, Sim 2. Okay, C is the control. Ah! Now I'm yawning a lot, damn it. No! No! Oh, hold on. Reddit post, will you help me? Cruise control. Push left stick in. Oh, that's great. I'm just gonna have to check the menu. Okay, that doesn't help me. Great. Let's see here. Input wizard? Oh. I don't know what I'm doing. Don't ask me. Oh wait, hold on. It may be in here. diff lock, suspension, hazard, high beam, beacon, horn. Oh. Wait, it's not. Crap. Darn it. Why is that? It looks like it's unbound. Okay, that's kind of weird. That's okay. We'll work with it. I mean, my keyboard's right in front of me. I just have to take my hand off. No big deal, right? Let's go from Duisburg to Bremen. We've never gone this way. Oh! Footstool, my beloved. I recommend, if you haven't, get a footstool. Footstools are amazing. There's nothing better than just like chilling out. Ooh, I screwed everything up. Hold on. There's nothing better than just having a day where, or being able to just put your legs up and hang out. That's the king of the jungle type stuff right there. Oh gosh. There we go.
Let's
We're
go.
good. Now what's nice is that should stop. Oh, a little bit zealous there on the turning. That should stop essentially the random revving with the engine. So we've got that going for us.
Turn left.
So I think what I'll do is I'll do one more run, depending on how long or short this one is, and then I'll just hang out and just chat for a little bit. What are you drinking, Rin? My eyes are terrible. Like I can see like it's someone drinking something with like being sweaty or like rain on them, but like at the same time like I boomer eyes. Even though I can see it, nothing. Whoa, what was that about? That was weird. Wait, hold on a second. Square is cruise. Wait. Is square cruise control? I'm gonna hit it at like 35 or 34. Okay, square. Okay. Hey guys, square is cruise control apparently. We're good to go. Nice. Now I can play with just one thumb. Why? My car is. Why am I engine braking? Oh, whatever.
Get ready to turn left.
Ah, I was drinking coffee. Whew. Oh, boy, it's really hitting me, and I think it's because I'm like running out of things to talk about.
Turn left.
So like instead of like becoming re-energized because I'm thinking of stuff, I'm just like I'm like kind of knocking myself out of stream mode, which is okay. It happens, right? But obviously that's not exactly the best thing, right? Because like I would love nothing more than like be able to just like play a character and like hide IRL stuff all the time, and then like, you know, have like really long streams that are like good. But I'm not there yet. I don't have that stamina, and the only way you like get that level of stamina is by training it. It's like a muscle, right? Like if you don't use it, you lose it, and if you don't train it in the first place, you'll never get it to the place where it can be. So it's just one of those really weird situations where it's like, you know, even though and the good thing is that it's not rough. It's not hard. This isn't like difficult, right? Like whoever tells you streaming is a hard job is lying to you. Like now if it's like really advanced content creation, like okay, that's different. But I'm talking about like just like turning on the stream and playing a game and stuff. Like that's not hard, right? Anyone can do that, technically speaking. Do it well. Now that my friend, that's the difference. But yeah, I mean, I just really enjoy that. Like the vast majority of the games that I own, I probably wouldn't play if I didn't stream them. Because if I wasn't streaming, then I wouldn't really have a reason to explore these games again. Like one of the reasons why I like Euro Truck Simulator 2 so much is that like it's kind of like it's a way to basically have a just chatting stream without like just sitting in the background, right? And not only that, but like it's really enjoyable from my perspective because like some of the best conversations I've ever had, it's been in a car. where I'm just driving and like I have a friend or something in the passenger seat and we just talk. Like that's one of the best feelings that I get whenever I'm driving a car with friends. And I'll be honest with you, you know, like this stream has been such a lot of fun. Just like talking and hanging out while just having a blast driving. Now, granted, I did get a lot of speeding tickets and I did crash a lot, but you know, biker's fault. We'll just go with that. That's the official reason. But we figured out what the cruise control button was, so now we're just chilling. Now I don't even need to worry about like accelerating, right? I can just sit here, I can just stare at the screen, relax, and hang out. Only thing that sucks is that it's a little hot in my room, which, you know, it's only natural. Because I turn off all my fans, I turn off anything that can make noise, so the only thing that's making noise is me and maybe my computer. So it's nice insofar as like it allows me to not have any hiss or anything in the background when I'm talking, but like I need to find a way to be able to stay cool without it making noise. So like, I mean, and it's not even hot, it's just that I'm a warm-blooded creature and I need to be cooled by like I need it to be like 60 degrees in order for me to be like truly comfortable, which I know is just me, is how it goes. But you know, some people are able to like, you know, live in a house with 70 degrees and it's like, that's too hot. And that's what, yeah, it's about how hot it is right now. Which, by the way, no big deal, you know, it's fine. I'm not sweating or anything, thank God. So, but I'm just saying, like, I need to figure out a way to, what's that phrase? Have the cake and eat it or whatever. But I gotta say, I think what I've enjoyed the most is that, like, there have been times for stream where I'm like, there we go. I've had times with stream where I'm like, you know, really exhausted and really tired, which is some of the reasons why, like, I've been doing just chatting, because like it does take a lot of energy, and it's not stream's fault, it's not anything's fault, it's just that, you know, I did poor energy management. But you know, like today I did a really good job with managing my energy. You know, I didn't overexert myself, so I'm able to stream like 2 hours. And like, I know it sounds like kind of pathetic saying this, but like it's true in my case, where like, yeah, like I will say that like a 2-hour stream or a 3-hour stream is pretty long, but at the exact same time, I know that like if all I had to do was stream, 2-3 hours isn't bad. Like that's like nothing, right? But I give myself an out because that's not the only thing I'm doing. Engine braking. That being said, like, I don't really think there's anything that beats streaming, because I've been wanting, I've wanted to do like streaming for years now. Like I think I've told this story hundreds of times, but I like telling it because it reminds me like why I'm here, why, like, instead of like, you know, sitting on the couch and lazing away or like falling asleep or something like that, like, why am I here? And the reason I say that is because like streaming is one of those weird things where it allows me to do all the things that I want to do by myself, but I don't end up doing. And stream is the thing that actually pushes me to do them, right? Like, would I normally sit here and talk to myself and play Euro Truck Simulator? Yeah, on occasion. But would I do it for 2 hours? Nope. So I'm very grateful for streaming for that, right? But I mean, that question, I think Rye brought it up about like what if someone with like 1,000 viewers rated me? That would scare the hell, like that would genuinely put the fear of God into me again. Just like, because like, imagine like, I get like anxious a little bit when I think about like, oh, there's like 4 people here, there's 5 people here, because I'm like, that's a lot of people. 1,000? Whoa, that's a lot. And by the way, we're about 64 miles away. I know I'm blocking the GPS, but yeah. But it would be really cool though, because like with the more people that you have in chatting, the like more impossible it becomes to like not have something to talk about, right? Because one of the like, and by the way, this is just stream bitching time, like a streamer bitching about things that are, completely non-issues. That's where we're at with the stream. Sorry. Like, when you have a lot of people in chat that are chatting, like, you don't really run out of things to talk about because people are always going to be thinking about stuff. And that's not to say that I'm not doing that either. It's just that, like, someone may say something about, like, well, I'm trying to think of an example, but like someone will like interject with saying something random, and I'll think of something similar to that I'll be able to, like, how do I say this, like extrapolate something interesting from it and go from there. Now, that's kind of a crutch though for me, right? That's not like, oh, I'm naturally interesting. It's like relying on chat to be interesting in order for me to be interesting, which isn't a good thing. That's not a good crutch. But I'm just saying that it is, like, matter of fact, easier when you have more chatters, right? But the thing is that, like, what if, for example, instead of getting a lot of chatters, I get a lot of lurkers? That's fine with me. That's totally cool. I've said that hundreds of times, right? But instead of being able to kind of cheat with that crutch, for example, with chat, I have to come up with everything on my own, right? And there's a weird thing where you're like, okay, is there more value in me talking, or is there more value in me just kind of waiting until an opportunity arises, right? Because I can talk your ear off forever. Now, granted, I don't like the sound of my voice, but I do like talking to people, right? That's just how I am. But there's also times where it's just like, you know what? We're chilling, we're relaxing. The rain just kicked in. Just gonna chill out and relax. And you know what? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna relax. I love rain. Thunder. Lightning. About a mile or two away. Am I losing grip?
Keep right. Then exit right.
Okay, since it's raining, I'm not gonna have as much grip, so
Exit right.
just go ahead and take a little bit of a slower approach on everything. Now, I'm not gonna go at a snail's pace, but I'm also not gonna go fast.
Turn left.
Can I go white? Oh, well, it's a solid white line. I gotta be careful.
Turn
Nice.
left.
I can't really... Made it. We're fine. I was like, I can't really judge the distance here, and then as I say that, I almost slam right into the freaking bollard. It's all good, though. This reminds me of when I went on a really, like, long road trip. Like, just by myself, listening to music. Now, obviously, it's not, the same song over and over, granted, right? I have my playlist, but, copyright be damned. DMCA be damned. But, just, like, driving. Just having the opportunity to enjoy the rain, enjoy the road, and everything else, and just drive. There's just nothing better than that. It's just so peaceful, And it always feels different. Like, it never feels
Turn right.
the same every time you go on a road trip.
Turn right.
Bremen, just go. Oh, cripes.
Right on time.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm gonna cheat. I'm lazy. I'm gonna hurry. What time is it? Oh, yeah, perfect timing. All right. Just currently closing out on Euro Truck. We back in the mines, swinging our pickaxes side to side. Let's see here. Did I hit on everything that I wanted to hit on today? I think I did. I got battle pack battles from a friend. They just randomly bought it for me out of the blue, which, by the way, is pretty cool of them. Shout out friend that did that. I was in like a really relaxed, like, gamer posture there. So, although, by the way, you totally, I really hope it didn't pick up, but my back popped. I got up. Let me see here. Let's see. Yeah, basically hit on most of the things I wanted to talk about. I don't think I left anything no stone unturned. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Is there anything that I want to show maybe on stream? Let me see. Anything interesting? No. Let's see here. Is there anything that I want to... Kind of taking the opportunity because I know I'm just chilling out by myself. Is there anything that I want to look at, think about? Well, I will say this. I am currently working on trying to improve the mouth tracking and just make the stream better, you know? Not really like anything crazy, like, because I'll be real, like money is an obstacle. So I'm trying to do everything I can without spending money. Like I would love to buy V-Bridger, but I actually don't even know if V-Bridger will work with... I don't even know if V-Bridger will work with my current model. So, you ever stretch? So, oh god. That was a good stretch. Oh my god. Oh, it relaxed my back muscles too. Whew. Today's a good day. Today's a very good day. Speaking of good days though, I had a lot of fun playing Euro Truck and just chatting. I got through a lot of topics. Like normally my notepad isn't like a full page, but this one's a full page and I was able to get through that. Not only get through it, but played Euro Truck for 2.5 hours, which I'm kind of hoping to be the like quote unquote norm for stream, because like I know that like a lot of growth has to do with like actually just playing the game and stuff. Speaking of, let me change this to just chatting. I think when I do this, it like automatically adds a chapter in. We'll see, who knows? But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and close on out stream. I don't really have anything more to add, but thank you guys for coming by. If you watched the entire VOD or if you were here the entire time, thank you, first and foremost. And second of all, if you haven't already, go ahead and drop a follow. I need to get to shore, and every follow will help me get there, hopefully sooner. But until then, have a good one, take care, and of course, I'll see you tomorrow at the exact same time, every day.